US dollar has reigned as the world's reserve currency for quite some time now. In order to bring the dollar out of this dominant position, several nations have been opting for de-dollarization initiative. In recent years, there has been a growing push for de-dollarization. Countries seek to reduce their excessive dependence on the US dollar and boost their economic independence by diversifying their currency's reserves and engaging in commerce in other currencies. There are a number of countries trying to draft a financial pact of their own and move away from the US dollar. This includes BRICS nations. Countries part of ASEAN, as well as a few others. Starting with BRICS, the association consists of 5 countries including China, Russia, India, Brazil, South Africa. Countries like China, Brazil, and Argentina have been resorting to Chinese yuan for trade. ASEAN consists of countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Japan, Brunei, Thailand, and the Philippines. In member nations of ASEAN's QR code system, which was introduced September 2023, reduces payment expenses by 30%. So you see, by this ASEAN ASEAN nations that consist of Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Japan, Brunei, Thailand, and Philippines, the system they brought out in September 2023 reduces payment expenses of about 30%. That's a whole lot. That encourages them to even do more businesses with each other because it saves them payment expenses. That's a whole lot of monies that they can reinject or invest in other things in their own country. These were 30% of money they were losing in the past, while they were using the US dollar to effect their payments or settle their trades. These adjustments aid in defending against possible sanctions, such as those that impact Russian assets and financial weakness, and uphold de-dollarization. In addition, countries like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Venezuela, Iran, Ghana, Bolivia have also joined hands in the de-dollarization initiative. These nations have been finding ways to decrease their dependence on the US dollar. One of the key difficulties is the likelihood of the new currency to lose value or legitimacy. If the new currency is not seen as being as stable as the dollar, financial transactions might be hindered and economic instability could ensure. As a result, it is essential to cultivate confidence and trust in the new currency prior to transferring. Joyce, the chair of global research at JP Morgan, said, "The dollar's role in global finance and its economic and financial stability implications are supported by deep and liquid capital markets, rule of law and predictable legal systems, commitment to a free-floating regime, and smooth functioning of the financial system for the USD liquidity and institutional transparency." Truth be told, any adult that is reasonable should know that the US dollar have been reigning or have been dominant for 70 to 80 years. So it is not a miracle that is going to happen in one day. Yes, and the BRICS, these Asian countries, Turkey, Bolivia, Iran, and some other these countries continuing with this de-dollarization agenda is going to restore hope back to their local currency, is going to strengthen their local currencies, is going to stabilize their economies. It is going to encourage their citizens to remain in their countries, to contribute their part in the development and the moving forward of their country. So this de-dollarization agenda is also another tool that can be used in stopping irregular migration, because when a country is working, things are functioning the way it's supposed to be. The country invests in infrastructure, there are good road connection, there is security, there is good government policy. So tell me why the citizens of these countries will be migrating to a strange land in search of greener pastures without knowing what awaits them there.